Good morning and welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. If you're ready for the latest and greatest tech news from the past week, you are in the right place. Let's go. Number one, and the top story of the week, billions of users were unable to access Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp for hours while the social media giants scrambled to restore services. Facebook issued a statement on Tuesday confirming that the cause of the outage was a configuration change to the backbone routers that coordinate network traffic between the company's data centers. This change had essentially told the Border Gateway Protocol through a series of updates that those paths to Facebook no longer existed, bringing Facebook and all of its services to a grinding halt. One of the reasons it took so long for the services to come back online is because Facebook staff no longer had access to their own communication platforms, and most were unable to access the office due to the security pass system being caught up in the outage. Whilst articles around the stories are in abundance, we chose to share The Guardian's piece, which outlines what went wrong and why it took so long to address. Number two, Experience Engineering celebrated CX Day by hosting a webinar aptly named Is CX Dying? On the panel was industry pioneers Colin Shaw, Lou Carbone and Joe Pine, who walked us through the past, present and future of CX, exploring the notion that CX officers need to face the challenge of becoming leaders within organisations and not simply reporters, as well as re-establishing the moral obligation of a company putting value before profit. Fortunately, the organisers have since released a recording of the webinar, so if you missed it and want to watch it back, there is still time to do so. Number three, a whistleblower has broken down the security rules at Facebook after claiming that the social media giant is facing moral bankruptcy. Frances Haugen has faced Congress earlier this week to give evidence against the social media platform for repeatedly prioritising growth over safety and its role in tearing the society apart. Interestingly, Haugen said that Facebook is aware of the harms its platform is causing, but doesn't believe dismantling the corporation will do any good, since the algorithms will reportedly continue to be dangerous even if they're broken up. She acknowledged that the company has invested more than any other platform in issues of safety, even if they are unwilling to ask the basic questions or fix the problems that they can identify. Whilst they disagreed on most points, the one-paragraph response from Facebook does agree that lawmakers must work harder to regulate the internet. Number four, Cloudbees have been busy surveying 500 C-suite executives globally about the state of their organization's software supply chain. Results revealed that C-suite executives are given supply chain security the attention it deserves, but there are red flags. These flags include 64% of respondents saying it would take more than 4 hours to fix a problem, 45 are only half the way finished securing their software supply chain, and almost 2/3 wouldn't know who to turn to if a problem occurred. If you're interested in learning more, you can download your own copy of the report and delve into compliance readiness, key vulnerabilities and technical capabilities that hamper software supply chain security. Number five, a game streaming service Twitch has become another name on a very long list of data leak victims. More than 100 gigabytes of data was posted online on Wednesday, with some of the documents revealing how much Twitch top earners made via the Amazon-owned company in the past 2 years. The reason this is such a big deal to Twitch is due to the fact they are famous at guarding its operation details with fierce tactics. It also comes at a time when competitors such as the YouTube gaming are offering huge salaries to snap up gaming talent, so the fallout could be significant. Twitch has confirmed the breach and is working with urgency to understand the extent of it. And that's it, that's all the tech news, but we do have a couple of shout outs. The first of which is very exciting because the TechCube podcast team managed to sit down and interview Matthew Skelton, co-author of Team Topologies. Now, this book goes into detail about how business and technology teams can be organised for fast flow and the continuous and sustainable delivery of value. And I have no doubt that Ben and Andy made sure the hour delivered great value too. We will be releasing that podcast over the next couple of weeks, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. Next up, if you are looking for a new role in digital transformation, look no further. As ECS continues to expand into the product and platform engineering space, we are super excited to be hiring for a number of roles to bring more engineers along on that journey with us. If you're interested in learning more about ECS, soon to be Global Logic UK, jump over to our social channels, website, or straight into our recruitment site to find out more about what roles are available. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your week, and I look forward to catching up next Friday. In fact, the Weeds will be back next Friday to take you through the latest tech news. Take care.